Hey guys, Necro on here. Just a quick message before this actual video starts. I just wanted to say, well, I know I haven't been really active lately, and if you checked, I deleted all my videos except for my intro. That's just because my computer got wiped, so I just deleted all the videos, decided to start fresh, but I had to keep the intro, so I actually have the intro for this video. And I was lucky enough to have my friend send me my outro again, so thank you. And yeah, so let's get into the video. Hey guys, Necro here for another YouTube video. This episode I will be doing like a one-time play of Guild Wars 2, sorry. And yeah, so basically this is a MMORPG. It's a pretty good one at that. And this is my character that I created. I bought this game last night for $15, which is the deluxe edition, instead of, I think it's 70 normally. So that was 70% off, 75%, something like that. So basically, getting into the character creations, you can see the 5 different races you can play as. Now, there is the Char, the Human, Norn, which is the one that I play as, Asura, sorry, and Silvari. So I'm going to choose the Char. And just go next. Male or female, pretty simple. Then you actually get to choose your profession. The professions are all different: Ranger, Necromancer, Elementalist, Mesmer. The one I am on my other character is a Guardian. But for now, I'm going to choose the Thief. So if you want, you can pause the video, look through all these. The Revenant is actually going to be out when the actual game gets the DLC for it. I don't know if it is already out or not, but it says here that, well, the game is in beta still, I think. So you can use it in some beta events. And yeah, so there's Engineer, Thief, Ranger, Necromancer, Elementalist, and Mesmer. So I will play it as the Thief. Body features, you can pick height, but it's like the height is defined to your characters. So if you go to the Asura, their Asuras are really small, so you'll have smaller heights to pick from. I'll just pick like an average physique. Not many options, but still it's kinda in beta, so sure, let's go with that. And white, sure, and just pick that one. Yeah. Head options. I don't know what I'm gonna pick. I'm just pick that. It's look douchey. Oh, actually, this, sure. But I need to see. Oh, I really can't make it that yellowish. Meh, good enough. Face will be like that. Horns, horn length. Okay, that just looks really weird, but I'm gonna choose that. You got all these things: eye angle, eye color. Wait, that doesn't change. Oh wait, yeah, because the character's eyes are black, so it actually changes the outside of the eye. Muzzle, nose length, ears and head, yeah. Then you can choose your armor die. I'm going to go with a tarnished steel, ebony, and a stone. Would it look better than like... No. Alright, just gonna keep it as that. And now this is where you actually determine your storyline. So in my line of work, it's important to understand the power of determination. trouble may follow me, but I use my ferocity to overcome it. Charm and dignity. I am proud to be an Ash soldier. I'll die for my warband, especially. Maverick. They tell me it's the soldier that's served me is Sorcerer Shaman. And then sign my name, which will be Necro Xenon 1. I'm gonna think of something else. I have no clue. I have nothing. Xenonus. I don't know. Alright, so then it'll actually start your own custom-made story. But this first opening scene is actually depends on what things you chose at the start of the game, like just in the character customization. So I'm just going to skip that. You'll see like a different thing depending on what character, what profession you choose, and all those questions that are asked. Depending on all those, it'll give you different stories. It'll give you like a whole nother storyline. Just wait for this to load. The game is about 20 gigabytes, I think. And with everyone using my internet, it took me like about 12, 14 hours to download. In the game, you have to buy it off the site. I'll put the site in the description, so it's not like on Steam or anything. And I'll just turn the graphics down a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so basically in the top right you can see the compass. So basically it'll show you exactly where you need to go. So I'll go here, talk to him, and just close this. So to move, it's just WASD, space to jump, whatever. Right mouse button moves you around. So click the enemy and press 1. Normal RPG style game. Press H, she'll show you all your equipment, what like you're about. Take this. And if you get the game, you actually get different stuff depending on what version of the game you bought. Since I bought the deluxe edition, on my other character I actually have a lot more cool stuff. So just attack a couple of these. At the bottom you can see my EXP bar in traditional RPG fashion. Now this guy here isn't actually a player, but some of those are, I think. One of them or two of them is. It goes into story, but I'm not going to spoil any of that for you. And you can see, I don't think any of these are real people actually. Just kill that guy. Now, that's like the start of the story, but I am going to show you the actual like further into the game. Now this won't spoil anything, it's pretty much free roam after you get like past that starting bit. It basically becomes free roam and you can do whatever you want. But you can also do the quests, and there are events that happen, random world events. Also, there are 3 game modes. PvE, which is, I think it's player versus enemy. There's PvP, and there's world versus world, where basically when you join the game, you actually get a choice. You can join different worlds. I'm pretty sure, yeah, the only worlds right now are hosted in Europe and America. So if you live in Australia like me, it's not the best thing. Like as you can see here, I have a ping of 300. So if I just let me... so I'm not going to actually tell you what most of this is because I'm level 10, which is like when you can actually start your own story. Oh, and each weapon actually has its own unique attacks. You can see down the bottom here, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are your attacks. I'm pretty sure the Fs are your boosts, like buffs. And 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0 are all healing abilities. So I have a 2-handed sword on right now. But if I put, say, this hammer on, you can see the skill switched to more hammer weapons. So like you can see swing, just a basic hammer swing, a dive, nothing too interesting to me really. I like my sword better, and it's stronger anyway. So basically, depending on what you equip, will depend on what sort of attacks and abilities you have. It's like my sword allows me to do this, which is like a sword stance kind of attack. Now, one flaw about this game is the movement. I hate getting around in this game because you can see I'm super slow. Oh, and that's something. The game also actually has really amazing music. Like if I just put this up a little bit. Like you can really hear... well, it's not like too intense, but like in the later levels when when you actually get onto the field, the game gets pretty intensive with the music.
Up for a challenge?
I forgot, because if you go to H, I'm level 10 Guardian, but I'm pretty sure my equipment is actually broken. Or not. So I'm just going to run over here. So you can see in the top right I have my main quest, but I will not do that for the sake of this video. I'm going to turn that music off because I don't know if you can hear me over it. So just going to turn that off. And there's this map. This is the world. You can literally go to... I'm pretty sure you can go to every section of this world. So you can go from that corner there to that corner there. And that's all just... like... this is one world, one server. Well, this is just one of, like, a heap of servers. There's, like, 32 or 64 or, like, a lot. So if some are full, then you can join others. But you can only choose one, and then your account is locked to that one. Unless you buy a server switch. So you can switch to a different server. Alright, so... over here. And one thing that's pretty weird about this game is if there's a mountain like this, right? They don't have an they don't have it set so when you're sliding down a mountain, you don't take fall damage. Like if I jump to the top of this bit here. No. We'll see, I'll slide down here, right? My health at the moment is 316. I slide down. I guess that wasn't high enough. Well, I'll like try and find an example later. So if I just go fast here, try at least. Now, depending on this is actually where my character started off. I don't know if every character start off here. I think it's only like this race. So yeah. Now if I just go down here, this is like the forest. There are enemies like these aren't really enemies, but you can attack them if you want to. I don't see a real point in that because you don't get anything really good out of it. Now these are waypoints. If you walk past them, if you die, you can respawn there, which I'll probably show off here. If I can die somewhere. Never thought I'd say that. Alright, and all these enemies here are weak because this is where he starts, so I will cut to when I am at a stronger level field. Alright, 1 second. Oh, and one thing before I actually go to a harder level is they actually have underwater combat. So you can see I have a spear on my back, so if I pull it out and attack, say, this barracuda, I could throw this at it and continuously throw spears at it. I mean, that was one of the easier enemies, of course, but like I can go to mist. But see, you can see, I mean, underwater combat isn't really that interesting early on, but they give you a spear so you can like experiment with it. And for some reason I can set enemies on fire while underwater. So I guess that's something they should fix. And I seem to be, like, if you check the experience bar at the bottom, you can see it goes up a lot from level 3 enemies. And I'm level 10. So, I mean, there's a few things they could fix, but it's nothing like game breaking or anything. Just kill this, and now I'll cut to where I am in a better place. Alright, 1 second. Alright, I'm back, and I have gotten to a better place for my level. So, this is like an Iceland. So before I was down here, and I kind of wandered around there and then killed myself there, and now I teleported up here. It actually shows you what, like if you've been there, it actually shows you like the recommended level range. Like here is 1 to 15, sorry. And here, I think it's just every level because it's the start, so that's to be expected. So if I just run over here and go find some enemies. Alright, these guys. These guys are called Icebrood Wood Wolves. So I'll just attack them. So use 1, then this is 2. So that did that. Oh, what's this weapon? This. Okay, it's not better than what I have. Alright, go find some other enemies. For some reason, I cannot find enemies right now. Like, normally, enemies would be everywhere. Probably should destroy this. Oh, and this is 3. And this is 4. There's an enemy behind me. He'll die. That little circle thing that you saw summoned just then, that was actually a... It healed me, I think, as well as attack the enemy. Just jump over here. I'll try and find some harder enemies. Never actually seen them before. Eagle Griffin. I'll use number 5 so I can drag them here. then use this, and then just start slashing at them. Right, and slash at this guy for a little bit. Oh, and there's also dodging, so like if you press V while moving in a direction, or just double tap the key. So like if I double tap A in a second, so if I double tap A, I'll roll to the right, the left, sorry. So that guy is all the way over here, so I press 3 and boom. Slash at this guy. Spin, 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 spin. And there's one thing about this. There are like there are guilds you can join, so I mean I just started today, so I don't really have a guild. You can have friends and stuff. There's PvP, you can do public arenas, just battle against friends, whatever you want really. There's World vs. World, which you can only do at level 18. Trading, mail, inventory, hero, contacts, and game menu. Now this game actually looks pretty good at its full settings. So if I just go to best appearance and actually turn everything up, because for some reason it says best appearance, but it has like, you'd see shadows here. Wait, best appearance, and then shadows is set to high. You can actually set it to ultra, and the render sampling is actually at native, and it can be at super sample, which this looks really nice, doesn't it? I mean, my computer is still running at 75 FPS, and I'm recording as well, so, and I mean the program that I'm using to record is the not XSplit, it's NVIDIA Gamecaster, or Shadow Stream, sorry. So I mean, it actually uses up quite a bit of processing power because I'm recording in full 1020p, I think, or maybe even higher. I have no idea what I'm recording in actually. Kill these ice worms. Now each enemy has like its own little mini boss kind of thing. Like you can see the bigger worm over there. So I'll like run to that for a second. And they're actually much harder, even though they might be a lower level. Like these are level 9 and that's level 8. It can actually be much harder. So, oops, I used that on the wrong enemies. Let me just kill these guys first. Heal. Now I'm just gonna wait for my health to regen before I actually fight that guy, because I'm pretty sure it's one of the harder ones for this level. So I'll just wait for this skill to recharge as well. Alright, and 5. No, don't want to hit him. Alright, well I guess I'll just do this. Yeah, it's much stronger. Like you can see how slow its health is going down at the top. Oh wow, I'm taking quite a beating. Thing is, with the Guardians, you can actually take like a heap of hits and not get hurt that much. Like you see how many times I've been hit, and I only lost like 100 health by now. Use this. And that's it. I won. That was one of the easier mini bosses, but yeah, like you can see, I just used one attack and that guy is basically dead already. So, let me just jump off here. And I died. Well then. I didn't think that was going to happen, but yeah, you can click return to checkpoint and you can go to any place where it has one of these little thingies, and you can teleport as long as you have money. So if you don't have money, you can't teleport, which means you can't come back to life. I haven't had that happen to me before, because money is like the easiest thing to come by in this game. kind of, I mean, as long as you like keep doing the missions and don't just grind all the money, then it's pretty easy. The game, as I said before, is in beta still, so don't expect all these things to be in the full release. They probably will be, but there's no like full 100% certainty about that. Like, the game could completely change. And for a MMORPG, the game is actually going to stay free. You don't have to pay a monthly fee. You pay the game and it's yours. So it's different from other games, like how Elder Scrolls Online started, because at first you had to pay to play online, which sucked. And now I'm actually thinking of buying the game because they got rid of that. This game, you don't have to pay online. It's completely free. You just pay for the game, which is, in my case, I got it for $15 USD, about $20 AUD. And yeah, that's it really. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. If you want any more info on this game, just ask in the description. I'll make a more in-depth video about it once I level up more, get to like higher levels, like actually be able to verse actual bosses, because I haven't actually faced any bosses yet. So that's something for you to look forward to. And yeah. Sorry I haven't been active. Not going to make a video within the next 4 days. I'm going out to meet some family that I haven't seen in about 2 months, 3 months. So yeah, I won't be making videos for a little bit. As soon as I get back, every day, going to try starting doing my videos again. And if I could get this Fight to Survive to work and actually... See, this is like the Borderlands. If in Borderlands, if you kill the enemy, you come back to life. And I didn't, so I'm dead. Well, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Stay awesome.